I'm still them boys.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? It feel like it's been so long. It really has. It felt so long. What's good with y'all? Welcome back to another one with West Coast and Lou. But we got big time on with us today. How y'all doing, fellas?
What up, man? What's going on, Lou? My brother, West Coast. Good to be with y'all guys tonight. Let's get it popping.
How you feel, West Coast?
Shoot, I feel good, man. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing popping, man. I've been freaking noticed 2 minutes before we went live that it said 7 o'clock and not 8. So I'm ready. Let's get it. I
All
was
right
actually sitting up
then.
here thinking, what am I about to do for the next hour? And then I was like, oh, damn, we going live.
Yeah, well, we're going through life, man. What's good with y'all in the chat, man? Listen, the Cowboys been cowboying this week. We got some news breaking. Dak Prescott reporting, showing some skeletons in the closet, which we already been knowing was in there if you've been seeing. And we got Mike McCarthy denying it as always. But how y'all feeling about that?
Shoot, man. Hey, this is the life of a Cowboy fan, man. But you know how I be sometimes, man. But before we can even jump into it, man, make sure these fools run this thing up, man. Make sure they hit this share button. Son, go back in the bathroom because you still got soap in the back of your neck. Make sure everybody hit that share button. Make sure everybody hit that star button. Make sure everybody hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody on here should be over 1,000 subscribers, right? So I think everybody on here is getting a little coin for this. You know what I'm saying? To God be the glory. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
Yes.
make sure y'all hit that share button, man. It's 7 o'clock where I'm at. It's 9 o'clock where these gentlemen's at, and I think it's probably even 10 where OG's at. So, we're all taking from our time, but man, Cowboys got us up late. This is the late night hour. Everybody got got their pants on. Everybody got their shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
You're right. Hit that. Make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. That's how you know it's been a while. I already know the drill. How you feeling, big time? What do you feel about this news this week about Dak and Mike?
From the Dak perspective, man, look, I'm just happy to see him finally get away from being a corporate guy. That's one. He been straddling the fence, forever, and finally he decides to step out there with a little comment that's really not his cowboy character, if you want me to say it like that. So I was happy to see that, and as being, being the guy that he is, as far as money goes, he's earned the right to say something. Finally, I was just glad to see that. But the contradiction, of course, from Coach McCarthy, I know a lot of people saying he threw him under the bus and stuff like that. But man, look, when you don't have a contract, when you don't have a contract and you trying to keep a job, you gonna try to save face. Why are you gonna agree with your quarterback when the guy that has the power to rehire you is sitting right there listening? So he trying to save his job. Of course, he's not gonna side with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way he's gonna do that. So that's the way I look at it. Just off the top of my head, survival of the fittest right now. Everybody trying to save each other's job. That's the way I look at it.
Good point. I mean, my thoughts on it is like, hey, I wasn't even thinking about that as far as that, as far as crack, kind of growing a pair of proverbials. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's amazing what kids will do to you, man. You start having kids, you start thinking about other things, you know what I'm saying? You stop. Ever since Dak had that baby, man, he been a totally different dude, man. Dude almost won an MVP. He almost won an MVP last year, you know what I mean? Like, he been a different dude, man. That's that understanding that not necessarily the stress, but the love relationship it is of having other people depending on you. You know what I'm saying? It's a great feeling, you know what I'm saying? It definitely, it's in the sports environment, it can be used to bring the best out of guys. But, I like what I heard from Dak Prescott. I wish we could show the video a little bit so we can hear it, so they can hear what he said. But if y'all ain't watched it, you can go watch the video talking about when he's kind of said that he supported his coach. And one thing that I like that I heard in there is he said that he wouldn't, and maybe Mike gets to do it on his own terms, meaning that there's probably been some times where Mike ain't been able to do it on his own terms. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is, it's crazy, man, because like, hey, shout out to John with the super chat. Hey, employees have their own little conversations and their own little cliques, and then the employers have their own employees and their cliques. Then when we go out there on the field, it's supposed to be the employees with the employees and the employers with the employers. And I predicted this a couple weeks ago, man. I said it kind of feels like Mike McCarthy and the team wants to go in one direction, and Jerry Jones and the organization want to go in another one. You know what I'm saying? And Micah Parsons even said that when Micah Parsons said he don't care what the higher ups want to do, like saying like if they want to lose games or something like that, man. Like, you know, I feel like the Cowboys at some point did kind of put a message out there. Hey, I think the Cowboys did put a message out there that, or try to insinuate that they were going to try to tank this season. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think Mike McCarthy said, hell no. I think Mike McCarthy said, hell no.
Right. Of course. I mean,
and these players said, hey, listen, the players will always say hell no. You want to know why? First off, just like my older son doesn't believe that his little brother can help him with anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm your little brother, you know, I'm your older brother. That's how NFL players think. Like, there's no NFL player right now that believes that Shador Sanders or Travis Hunter is going to be the difference between them getting paid or getting to the playoffs next year. There's not one NFL current player that will admit that. Even if it's true, they're not going to admit it. Yeah. They're not. Why? Because these are grown ass men. And they're not about to elevate some baby. And think about this: that baby at some point is going to take either their job or one of their good friends' job.
Right.
So yes,
that's what I'm going to say.
So veteran players, like, everybody thinks that it just lets me know that some fans ain't really played, you know, high level football or ain't never played like college football or something like that. Because seniors do not give a damn about no freshmen, bro. What is you talking about? What is you talking about, bro?
You get in line for sure.
Yeah, and if he better, they gonna like you. And then be honest with you, if you a good little freshman, they probably hate you even more. Keep it real.
Because that's how when the coach start getting all fishy. Coach, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, come on on this rep right here. Come. You start inching them in. That feeling right there when you're getting less and less reps. No, nobody.
Yeah, so it's like that. There's no veteran that's sitting around saying, "Oh my God, I want to get this kid in college to come in and help you." No, they're not saying that. So you can't even sell that to veterans. So the player, and you got to think the way these contracts are built, the NFL's contracts are built so that you can't tank. That's why they have incentive-based contracts. Because you got to think like this. If I'm on the Cleveland Browns, or I can't even say the Cleveland Browns anymore because they're not like a super trash team. If I'm like the Giants, if you're a player signing with the Giants and you know you're not going to have a good season, why would you sign an incentive-based contract? Meaning that what? Meaning that you have to do your job. Want to know why? Because the NFL knows that there are situations where the team will suck, but players will still do their jobs. You know what I'm saying? So you get played off the team, but you actually get paid off of what you do. So if I'm Micah Parsons, I'm like, bro, I don't give a damn if the Dallas Cowboys go 4-11. I got to get my sacks so I can get paid. So Micah Parsons can get paid.
And that's not even counting the guys that are, you know, considered third string guys and practice squad players, at least on our team, that are getting a chance to play now. They auditioning for other teams, you know, right now, just in case they're not signed. So whatever they putting on tape now at this point is extremely valuable to other teams. So that really is the truth. It ain't no tanking.
And OG, I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. Let's be real. A lot of these dudes that come to the Dallas Cowboys, this is really their last opportunity. Because I'm getting dudes on the Dallas Cowboys I ain't even never heard before, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have never heard of some of these dudes before. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, number 31, Butler. I love him, but I ain't never heard of you before.
Dude was out of the league. He had a great story, man. He stopped playing football for 8 years. Wow. He's like a 32-year-old rookie.
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't ask that guy. You can't go ask that guy to go, hey, block this MD Mahadu. You can't ask that guy to freaking you can't do it, bro. You just can't do it. So yeah, I believe
you're gonna get that dog out of them because they trying to stay in the league as long as they can.
As long as they can.
You know what I'm saying? So a guy like Butler, who of course got hurt, that those guys, man, they are really going at it as best as they can. So I'll go back to what you just said, Wes. It ain't no tanking at all. You're gonna get the best out of these guys, man.
That's why
I'm Go ahead, Lou.
No, I'm just saying that's why I'm like I'm in evaluation, and I'm in the viewpoint of a fan. I want to see them get paid as well too. I just want the perfect world. I want them to do well and lose. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how it's gonna be. But I was gonna say like Dax Prescott's what I notice is when you get close with somebody and they start going through something, their words become your words. You know what I'm saying? Their thoughts become your thoughts. So everything that Dak Prescott said, like we got to remember, Dak been in Mike McCarthy house, been in with the family. They got meetings. They probably got extra. They are really close. So all we're hearing is all of Mike McCarthy's direct like thoughts. Like he knows, like he's heated. He got set up this season. Literally set up. They let a whole wave of depth players and replace them with trash.
Yeah.
And and Cowboy fans, I'm telling y'all right now to pay attention because there's another wave that's gonna leave if they be cheap and don't sign anybody. Like Osa, who was J.
He's having a
Lou,
good season.
Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. We got a whole nother wave of guys that's finna leave. And if we replace them with trash, it's gonna be a repeat of next season. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Osa Diggins is gonna get paid somewhere.
He's gonna get paid. Chauncey's gonna get paid. Yeah.
Throw in DeMarcus Lawrence's name in there too.
DeMarcus ain't retiring, and Zach Martin's not retiring.
Exactly. But I'm saying that I believe his contract is out, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Zach retiring.
No, you want Zach to retire because you know he's not coming back to the Dallas Cowboys. Just like you want him to. You want them to.
No,
just
I
like
think he's retiring.
Yeah, you're right.
He got like three. He got 3 or 4 surgeries. He got 3 or 4 surgeries finna have it.
Man, that don't mean nothing, bro. Listen to me. Zach Martin it's been way healthier in his career than Tyron Smith, and Tyron Smith is still playing. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. As soon as he's the free agent, there is going to be a team that's going to pay him off his namesake. Period, bro.
I will say this.
Zach Martin, bro, there's a team out there that's been waiting to have Zach Martin for the last 5 years. They're going to pay him at least 1 year off of his namesake.
Hold on, Zach, but you got to admit this. Zach and Tyron play 2 different positions. One position lasts to their 40s. I've seen it. In the interior, I don't know if they last into their 40s now. You got to remember, like
Lou,
Joe Thomas,
off of Zach Martin's namesake, he will get a job.
I'm saying I don't think he has the willpower to even fight.
Nah, that's why he's not playing right now. Why you think he's not playing right now? Like, listen to me. The reason why Zach Martin is really not playing is because he's getting ready for next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, Lou, we were literally watching the game when I literally said, Zach, it was nice to know you, man. Hopefully I don't see you on the other side of the field somewhere, but he's going to be in the NFL next year, bro. Yeah. He's not going to listen to me. Zach Martin listen, let me tell you what, if you don't get a Super Bowl, you know what you want? A gold jacket.
Yeah. He already did that.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it. But listen. But you might, but that's not how you want to end your career.
Exactly.
I know he don't want to.
He does not want to end his career like this.
Not like that. No.
But that's how it goes.
No, it's not. That's not how it goes.
On your own terms, or you walk.
Yeah, but walking off injured is not walking off on your own terms. That's getting forced out.
Yeah.
You limp off.
He said he limp off. Bishop, what you think?
I just think he's that type of guy that want to go out on his own terms. I don't know the extent of the ankle injury. What I heard today, of course, was, it's his 3rd surgery on that specific ankle that's coming up. So we don't know exactly, to what extent is this, and then how long, will he even be ready to go, next year training camp time. I don't even know what this is all about or whatever. So it might carry into next year, and you get a guy like that coming in later into the season, teams will sign up for that immediately.
And think about this, Bishop, and think about this. If you weren't going to play next year, why are you having surgeries right now?
Yeah, you just ride off.
Bro, if you're not going to play next year, bro, I'm not going to have no...
I ain't going to retire with a bad hip. I'm going to get it fixed while I'm on the insurance.
Yes, but Lou, listen to me. I understand that, but listen. If you were trying to play next year, you're having the surgery now so that you can be available. I'm going to tell you what Zach Martin's I'm going to tell you what his date is right now, March 1st. You want to know why? The start of free agency. Yeah. Because Zach Martin has a name That all he has to do really is prove that he's healthy. That's it, bro.
And he can walk.
And exactly what
That's
you just
it, man.
said. And listen to me. Tyron Smith, everybody thought that Tyron Smith was not going to be able to job. Bro, Tyron Smith got a job within 3 days.
I knew
And
Tyron Smith though.
let's
He's
be
a baby.
real. And let's be real. Tyron Smith has played less than Zach Martin over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Tyron
Yeah.
Smith got a job, and the Jets were supposed to be good. They were supposed to be good.
Because
bro, listen to me. You can't
that's
even we take a chance. If Bobby Wagner can go from team to team to team, bro, you're not gonna tell me that Zach Martin, who hasn't really
Wagner is more durable right now.
No, he
Yeah,
is, bro. Zach Martin just got hurt. He has not had a career. Zach Martin just missed his first game 2-3 years ago.
That back been
Baloo.
lingering. He been fighting through it, but it's
Yes,
his
but
ankle and his back.
Baloo,
yes, but
check it
listen
out,
to
Lou.
me. But think
Check it
about
out,
this,
Lou.
Luke. That's nothing. That's nothing. Neither one of those injuries are technically shutting him down this year. He's choosing to do it.
Check it out, Lou. You
Go
know
ahead.
what's gonna happen once one of those linemen get hurt next season, right? You know who the first name they're gonna be called.
Oh yeah, I know they're gonna call him.
He'll
Why?
have
I know
plethora
he only got to last about 2 or 3 games. You know, I
Yeah,
know.
I mean, he's gonna have multiple opportunities. You know, linemen gonna get hurt, so I mean, this
I know
is
that.
easy. So he gonna get called. It's gonna be hard for him to turn down that money too. You know what I'm saying? Just on the limit. The question is with him though, with it being so late in the season, what kind of surgery is he having? That's my only question. You know, this ain't no arthroscopic ankle surgery or nothing like that. He's already had previous surgeries. He's gonna let his body rest or get to the point at least where, you know, he's gonna get there, and some team is gonna call him. I mean, it ain't no question about that. Now,
And think about this, Bishop. He's having the Listen to me. You know 2 things that I found out today. 2 things that I found out today. And
What?
it lets me know that teams are already kind of packing it up and they're mentally getting ready for next year. One, the Carolina Panthers interviewed Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah, no, that was wrong.
It
was North Carolina.
No,
University
not.
of North Carolina.
Y'all know I say it wrong.
Tar Heels.
Yeah,
Your heart. Okay.
but that's just a chess move, though. He just letting everybody know he want to coach. Everybody know he gonna.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belichick want to coach.
Sharper than his interviewing sword. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and you know what it does? It gets what he's trying to do right now is he's trying to create leverage. He has no leverage.
Exactly.
So it's like you got to go interview somewhere to make yourself feel wanted. And I'm going to tell you this right now, just to tie this in with Zach Martin. Man, like I'm looking at Zach Martin right now. He's 39 years old right now. He's currently only making. Let me pull this up real quick. Sport Tech right now. Let me pull this real quick.
Oh, wow, today in the chat. They wild today.
He's making about $15 million. He has a $15 million salary hit. Right. Mm-hmm. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you this right here. Zach Martin, right now in his career, has never played, and except for his rookie deal, has never played basically under $10 million. So you know what that means? Someone could offer him a cheap contract of like $9 to $10 million, which is still really good ass money, and he's gonna probably go play, bro.
No question. It'd be his last contract anyway.
It'd be because even his last contract, since all his contracts were high, even his last contract, at worst, Zach's gonna get $8 to $9 million. But that's a lot of money for a 39-year-old dude. That's a lot of money, bro.
If he playing again, he gonna probably come back. Because
I don't think the Cowboys gonna bring him back.
Jared was talking like if he came back, he was gonna start. So I mean,
but think about this, Lou. If he could listen, the reason why I don't believe he comes back to Dallas is because Dallas is the only team that if you come back to, they have to pay you more money, bro. He can go somewhere else and take less money.
Yep. Just like Tyron.
Because if you take less money in Dallas, that's considered a pay cut.
Yeah.
So why would he? That's what I'm saying. Like he can, that's what I'm saying. Tyron Smith. I think Tyron Smith wanted to be here, bro. He just didn't want to be here for that.
Yeah. It's money.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here for that.
Yeah. You can't rob me. Now I am Tyron Smith. Come on now.
Yeah, Jerry, as soon as you get it to a certain let's get the rookie in there. That's why, and they had a pick. They like, oh, we could just replace you with a draft pick. I hate this motto we got right now with this team. It's so goofy because we really thought we can replace the starter, and you reached in the draft. You reached hard in the first round. You didn't take BPA. God, like all them, that was a heavy tackle class, and you still reached. That was a bad draft.
Yeah,
No,
we need to start. We need to start creating the 2020. Is it too early to create the 2025 to do list? Like I feel like it's
Oh
it's
no,
like
let's
it's
do it now. Let's do it now.
Man,
Let's
it
do it
depends
now.
on what you're talking about, but to be honest with you, one thing is for sure. That's why they pumping up Hoffman so much. I believe they already done found the answer. To be honest with you,
I
since
think
we
so
Guard.
too. I think the Cowboys have made a decision on Zach Martin already.
That's why I was saying Hoffman. You know, right now, I mean Hoffman is looking like a beast out there for real. So,
I like the mentality. That he's getting the
Yeah.
buzz.
And have you
Yeah.
noticed the two players that the Dallas Cowboys have not kind of pushed or edged them to come back? DeMarcus Lawrence and Zach Martin, bro. Like you really haven't heard it, bro.
You
You
haven't?
haven't heard it because
Like
they
it almost
hurt.
feels like
Yeah.
it almost feels like D Law's not on the team, bro.
I mean, they finna take it. They're gonna draft a DN. We already said it. They showing their hand in the draft, y'all. They're gonna take a DN. They're gonna probably
you
take
got
that
to
one out
remember,
of the Marshall.
with Sam coming back and Nealon coming back. There you go. I mean,
If
that's just
Nealon is, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They'll draft somebody else. You know, they love pass rushers, so that's the pattern.
I mean, right now, I don't want to talk about draft because I hate it, but I'll say this. If Zach Martin, we can all agree that Zach Martin won't be a Dallas Cowboy in 2025. We don't know if he plays or we'd agree he might retire, he might go to another team, but all three of us agree that he won't be on this team next year.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Zach Martin's not on this team, that's your first round pick.
Oh no, you can't say that. You know, Cowboy.
Bro, you don't got no choice, bro. You don't have no choice.
They shot me down.
Bro, you don't have a choice, Lou. You don't have a choice.
I tried to tell them that. It's not. See, West Coast. That's not what I was trying to let everyone know on Twitter. See, what people don't understand is, yes, Zach Martin leave. There's a chance Terrence Steele is also gone as well.
Your
whole right side is gone. And people really think you can just plug and play offensive lineman in the NFL like it's just
not two stand beside each other. You can't.
No, you cannot. You cannot plug and play. Just because we've been drafting offensive linemen in these past drafts and they ain't developed, if the coaches ain't trust them, why would you trust them now? We are not finna trust. Was it Ball? We're not finna. Well, Lesko's. I want him off my squad because he over here taking roster spots of people we should have kept.
Yeah, and Lou, I want to say something too because I want to know did Cowboy Nation learn? Did we learn from Tyron Smith? Because listen, as bad as everybody said Tyron Smith is, and as sorry as he was, I was screaming this. We are about to lose Tyron Smith, Tyler Baez.
Yeah,
bro. Listen to me. That is 20%. That's 40. That's 40% of your offensive line, right?
20% of the offensive
listen,
line.
Lou. I ask this question right now to everybody.
That's half.
If think of all the money you have right now to your name. Think of all the money you have to your name right now. Don't tell nobody. I want to know how would you feel if 40% of it disappeared? Could you sustain? Yes, you could sustain. You could sustain. But bruh, we're not going to the movies tomorrow night.
No, let's not even that. Let's
we're not listen to me. We're not buying a New Jersey this year, bruh. 40%.
The two most important positions of the offensive line. Number one, center. Left tackle.
Well, yeah, left tackle.
Yeah.
Two,
I say center just as important.
Yeah, I know, I understand it, but left tackle is that's the blind side. That's the enforcer.
That's the money maker.
That's the money maker. That's who get paid the most out of everybody on offensive line. The blind side tackle. Yeah. Then it's the center.
Yeah.
We replaced both of them with rookies and expect
in the same year. In the same year.
In the same draft. And
same year.
In the same, and we said, Dak, fix it. Dak, please fix it. That was insane.
And your right tackle is not the same, so he's not progressed at all.
And you know what, Lou? Something and Bishop just said something that was dope. We almost need to look at Terrence Steele as being injured, bro, because his play is that bad. Like your health, my nigga, you're out there, but you suck.
You lost the Terrence Steele of last year with the Terrence Steele of this year.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, two people. Hey, don't cancel me when I say this, but I always say this, and I'm not trying to be funny. Deshaun Watson died on that massage table, and Terrence Steele died on that damn medical table. He died, bro. They are not the same people,
Michael
bro.
Gallup did too. It's a lot of Michael Gallup did too.
And still,
Yes, Michael Gallup died. Michael Gallup died on that
Gallup.
exercise table.
He dead, man. Terrence
They
Steele
don't
is
exist,
Michael
bro.
Gallup all again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like it's almost like it's the yin and the yang. Like I think Terrence Steele is just the quintessential. We see so many guys get injured and just come back and be themselves that we forget that there are guys who get injured and who are not the same.
Thank you. I mean,
They're not the same.
When you see them come in and they be the same, you're lucky.
You're lucky for sure.
That's rare. When somebody gets injured, y'all, everybody else is training to get better.
Yeah.
That person who's getting injured is rehabbing to get back. So, you know what I'm saying? So everybody getting to level 30, he trying to get back to level 21 where he was at last year.
Yeah.
He missed a whole year of development, and we asking him to come in. That's why we be like, okay, Diggs. We hoping Diggs be 100% week 7, not week 4.
Yeah, I want to throw my boy Diggs a Hail Mary too, man, because there's a lot of Cowboys. And about listen to me, Cowboys. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna talk about the actual current Cowboys, but we 5 and 7, so we talk about what the hell I want to talk about. All right, listen to me, my boy Diggs. Listen to me. This is what I gotta say. Listen to me. If you come to my house and you say, West Coast, you're a horrible father because I come in here and the dinner ain't on the table. That someone ain't cooked the dinner and put it on the table. The dishes is dirty. The laundry is all over the house. You know what? You're going to say, hey, you know what? I know this is 2024, but I live an old school life. You is judging me on stuff that I'm not necessarily responsible for. Yes, I oversee all this. So I will take the blame for that, but you can't blame my daddy in on that. Okay. I say this to say this. If the only thing you have to say about Trevon Diggs is that he does not tackle well, go sit your goofy ass down somewhere. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Cornerbacks tackle about 3% of the entire season at practice, bro. Yeah. If you have extra time as a cornerback, you know what you're doing? You're on a jug machine catching the ball. Yeah. If you had to say one negative thing about Deion Sanders, you know what he say? The same thing Tony Romo said. Oh, man, he said Diggs out there looking like Deion Sanders tackling.
Yeah.
And Deion got on his ass.
Deion got on his ass, too.
I remember
Deion got on his ass. He said, Dak says, bye, and bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Please.
Oh, my God. That shit was legendary. I remember.
But you can't explain what I'm saying, though. Somebody explain what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro.
No, I get you. Like, we can compare you to your constituents, bro. Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying as far as Diggs, like the only negative thing.
Yeah, it's
the only bad thing you ever say about it is tackling. Yeah.
It's basketball. Like, I hate when people I'm a Mavericks fan. I hate when people be like, oh, Luka ain't good at basketball because he don't play defense. The fool didn't play defense his entire life. And everybody in the league ain't two-way players. Everybody ain't some people are specialists, some people rebound, some people defense only, can't shoot to save their damn life. As long as you are good in your area and you continue to get better in your area and you're in a good situation.
The only thing, man, that I say is simple, man. If you didn't say that about Trayvon Diggs when he had 11, 12 interceptions, don't say nothing about it now. Because the same folks that's talking about him now, if you didn't think he wasn't tackling, now, then you also thought he wasn't tackling back then, but he was picking the ball off nonstop. And then you're gonna say, "Well, you're not picking the ball off now." That's because nobody
they ain't doing.
Hey, we could do an experiment. Like, who's the best tackling corner in football right now? I have no clue. Nobody cares, bro. Yeah. Nobody cares.
And you pick the ball off. That's
but I will tell you this. Think about this. I know a guy that they used to say was the best tackling corner in football, Marcus Peters. Go look at how many touchdowns he gave up, dog.
Yeah. It's either one or the other. Andrew Booth. Hey, we just had somebody. Andrew Booth is that boy linebacker out there. He also moves like a linebacker too. Yeah. That boy on a double move, hit you locked up.
Oh, that's messed up, Luke.
Hips lock up real quick.
No, they talked about the only person that you can give that kind of credit to, recently I think Surtain is pretty good, and then Ramsey always have been good. But other than that, come on now.
They big. I mean,
and then think about this. Diggs is a Diggs is a former wide receiver, bro. He's a former wide receiver. He's a former wide receiver.
Yeah.
Ramsey a former safety. So you like safeties let it come down here. Yeah, it feels you know. And Surtain, yeah, he's just a dog.
Listen to me. I'll put it to you like this: if my defensive tackles do their job, you wouldn't even care if Diggs could tackle.
I don't need my cornerback leading in tackles. I don't need my cornerback high tackles. I don't need that.
So y'all need to get mad at the actual defensive tackle first before you get mad at Diggs. Because if Diggs is tackling, that means two other dudes didn't do their job for sure.
That means defensive tackles aren't tackling. That means
aren't tackling.
That's what it means.
Yeah, and then like if I look at the stat sheet and I see my corner got 7 total tackles.
That's not good.
That's a lot.
That's not good. I mean, he was getting routed up and he had to stop the dude from scoring.
Yeah,
that's
and think about this, bro. Think about this. Your corners are where? Your corners are like 10 yards away from the damn play, bro. From the initial hike, your corner is no more than 7 yards. So if my corner is making tackles and my safeties are making tackles, bro, that means I'm giving up 5 to 6 yards on damn near every play.
It's not good.
You're not stopping. You're not winning games like that, bro.
We complain about the wrong thing, man, instead of knowing the value of what guys bring to the table. Diggs ain't here to be Ray Lewis. Come on, man.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all this to tie this into this week's game, right? Because we got into a crazy debate yesterday with Uncut Cowboys with Landlord and HTM because we was going at it, man. Because I don't give a damn what nobody say. If Cincinnati Bengals, they have the best throwing offense in football right now. I get it. But I'm going to tell you, if you tell me that a team is going to come in here and try to throw the ball 40, 50 times, I'm going to take my chances with my defense.
I double dog there.
I agree.
I double dog there. You.
I double dog there.
Because like, the other part is
because you don't beat the Cowboys throwing the ball, bro. You beat the Cowboys running the ball. You tell me a team's gonna run the ball, we about to lose, bro. We about to lose.
The other thing is that Burrow has hit the ground a whole lot this year.
Yeah. You know, they
offensive line is not great.
I double dog dare you. Do it. Please. Please. Amarius Mims
this week. Seriously.
Bro, this is what I said on the show. I said, listen, I get what their offenses did. I know what they did against the Ravens, blase. But I say it like this. This right now, with Micah Parsons and Overshawn coming off on different sides, right? And I'm going to tell you this right now. The reason why DeMarcus Lawrence really isn't coming, number 13.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. If 13 was not doing what 13 was doing, 90 would be on the field somewhere, bro.
Yeah, by now.
But right now, think about this. Think about this, fellas. If DeMarcus Lawrence comes back, you theoretically going to have to take somebody off the field to put him on the field.
Lawson, who's been producing.
Osa Digazura. The only person I can think of is Mozzie.
Yeah, and that's
Mozzie is steady.
Mozzie done cranked it up last couple of weeks, though.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and think about this. If you're the Cowboys, you're thinking more about next year than you are this year. So right now, if DeMarcus Lawrence is out of the plans, I'm sticking with what I'm doing.
Why are you rushing him? Yeah.
And then my next thing, Jamar Chase versus Trevon Diggs. I know they only played one time, but Diggs listen to me.
Lou, all of them.
Our defense is built to beat, and that's what I kept telling them yesterday, man. Listen, I don't care about that. My defense is specifically built to stop that.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to throw the ball 40 times, finally we get a team that Micah can tee off on.
Yeah.
Finally, because most teams be like, oh, hell no, we can't do this. And then they start running the ball, and then we lose.
We finna be in cap hell. They finna pay this man $40 million. Yeah. He gonna get paid off the game, I'm trying to tell you.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's all I was saying. Like, you know, if Cincinnati thinks they're, and then I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I wish I could have sent you. Matter of fact, I still can't send them to you, Lou. You might be able to put them in the show. If you go look at the draft board right now, listen, I know we can't tank, but Lou, I'm gonna see if you can put this in the show. Check your text message. I sent you your text message.
Oh, let me see.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I don't know if Cincinnati want to win this game.
Seriously.
No,
That's the other factor. Seriously.
I
oh,
don't know
no,
if Cincinnati
Please,
really wants to
seriously.
win this game.
They got they got 4 wins. Come on now.
Lou, put that on the board, please, if you can get that. Because listen, this is what I was gonna tell them. They were like, yeah, but the Cowboys, they were, and I love my guys, but he was like, but you know, the Cowboys can't, nobody can tank. Listen, I get the Cowboys can't tank, but I'll put it to you like this: Cleveland can pull it off better than we can because we at 13.
Yeah.
We at 13. We still gotta listen to me. We still gotta play the Giants on not the Giants. We still gotta play Carolina. We still gotta play Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying?
Philly and Washington.
Damn. I want to see. Look, I already know who they're gonna take too. I already know who they're gonna take with that 10.
But listen, look at where Cincinnati. Listen to me. Cincinnati loses this game. They're a top 10 pick. They're already in top 10.
They jump up at least maybe about 2 spots, maybe.
But look, but I think they're in the same predicament as us, Wes. Because I'm telling you right now, I think they coaches on the hot seat too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you were looking at the Cincinnati Bengals over the last 5, they draft better than us, bro. Let's just be real. They draft better than us. There's a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams drafting better than us right now. And I do believe that they're in a better position than we are. I don't believe that they're in the same position as we are in the draft. Why? Because we have our franchise quarterback. We have our number. Anything that they add to their is going to just be an additive. You know what I mean? Like it's just going to be adding. Like same thing with our offense. Like if anything that we do, we have our quarterback. We need a running back, but we know the Cowboys aren't drafting no running back in the top 15.
Really?
Yes, they will. Oh, yes, they will.
Really, what you're saying, Wes, is
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
You draft a good one.
They draft well here. They could go from 4-10, whatever, 4-12 one year, and then in the very next year, once they get healthy, of course, they could jump up and win at least 10 games next year. Just added on with their one draft pick.
When we forgot when we got Zeke?
We got Zeke. Listen to me. Zeke
probably in 20 years.
Yes, and that's why, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I believe they love Zeke, but I believe Zeke is gonna be the reason why they'll never drop a running back in the top 5 again or high again.
Why?
That's
one of the reasons, perfect reason why. Put me in that war room. I'll turn into a businessman.
But this is the thing. If you draft a running back, the only teams on this thing that can draft a running back in the top 10 and it help them right now would probably be like a Cincinnati Bengals or the Dallas Cowboys or a Miami Dolphins.
Or no,
because we have our quarterback, we have our wide receiver.
Who's a sneaky one, and I don't want him to do it. Is San Fran. If San Fran get Genty, I'm gonna be pissed because Christian McCaffrey finna retire.
I believe so too. His email, his inbox, his tweet was too damn long, bro. You coming back? Just say I see you next year. I'm gonna get ready, bro. This motherfucker had a 9-sentence. No, bro, that sounded like somebody about to retire.
Yes, bro. I want. Yeah, I want to still tank. I need to beat them. I can't let them get my player.
But we ain't gonna draft that, Lou. We ain't gonna draft no running back in first.
Hey, Lou, but to answer y'all to get y'all answer from this question, looking at this draft position, do you honestly think Cincinnati wants to win this game?
Hell no, they're gonna stay right there.
No, they don't, bro.
Luther Vandross out of Missouri.
Bro, if you're Cincinnati Bengals, you're like, bro, if we drop another first, and think about this. I think this was you, Lou, that told me T. Higgins is a free agent next year.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna draft a receiver. They're gonna draft another receiver.
I was just about to say it. T. Higgins ain't gonna pay T. Higgins no big money.
Bro, could you imagine? Now somebody would ask, would Cincinnati Bengals really give Joe Burrow's 2 number 1 first picks wide receivers? Hell yeah, they will.
Yes, he will.
Hell yeah, they will. Yes, they will.
I'm telling you, Luther Burden. I'm
Burden
right now.
Luther Burden, Arizona, or that kid from Arizona.
I think he may be gone before then. I think.
What's the kid from? Is that the kid from Arizona?
Yeah, McMillan.
Yeah.
Hey, they got him. Listen, they got McMillan mocked to us at 13.
I don't know if he gonna get that far.
I don't think he gonna last that long.
Oh, he ain't gonna last that long. That's why we in the Luther Burden, Ashton Genty, probably Mason Graham range, the D tackle out of Michigan, one of them D tackles. We in that range.
Hey, how many teams? You know what's crazy? If you look at this thing right here, man. If you look at this, we played. Who else did we play on here? We played Carolina. We played Cincinnati.
That's it, man. We got Philly and Washington.
Now think about this. I'm being. You can take it down now. I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas. Like, I could easily see the Cowboys winning at least 3 of their last games, man.
I said they were going. I hate to say it. I've been saying it. I can see him winning.
The only game because think about this. Listen to me. If Philadelphia has the number 1 seed sewed up and they don't have to beat the Cowboys, they're not gonna play. They're not gonna play their whole squad.
They're gonna play hard. They're gonna play hard though, because you got.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Detroit is playing right. Detroit is gonna be neck and neck with them.
As long as they stay pace with Detroit, they're gonna play.
If Detroit is within like a game, half a game, they're gonna play hard.
True. They're gonna have to. Because they'll be playing against Detroit.
Play as hard. Washington's gonna play as hard too. They're in the hunt.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, like,
Tampa Bay gonna play as hard.
Yeah.
Hey, don't we play? We still got Tampa Bay. We still got to play.
Tampa Bay gonna play as hard.
And they still in the hunt for their division, even with their record.
Carolina gonna play us hard because they finally find.
I think Tampa Bay is like 16th right now in the draft order.
Yeah, but they're only 1 game out of first place.
Yeah, they can get in the playoffs.
They still can get win their division.
Their division's trash, bro. Exactly. I don't want to hear nobody talking about the NFC East, bro. NFC East, we ain't never got there. I don't ever think there was ever a losing team that made it to the playoffs in the NFC East because the division was just that bad, and not that I can remember.
No, they're only a game out from Atlanta, and they five, and Tampa's 5-6. So
and they lost both their receivers for the year, right?
Yeah. Come on now.
They got a shot. They got in there.
So realistically, in this Detroit Green Bay game, we realistically want Detroit to lose then.
To be further away from Philly?
Because we need to get that Eagles game to not matter almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you need the Eagles to lose at some point.
I don't know that. I don't know their schedule.
Because I seen their schedule, bro. The only team that I'm gonna keep it real, and I ain't even trying to be no homer. The only team I see that could beat the Eagles is us. To be honest with you.
No, you're right. We got the first place schedule, man. The difference between the first place and second place schedule is damn.
No, I'm saying the only team on their schedule right now that I can see them beat, that I can see the Eagles losing to, is us.
Yeah, I'm saying that they had like the way their schedule was lined up. I mean, we had a brutal schedule, like in the beginning of the year. Like they gave us Baltimore, then we had who?
We had them all.
Steelers.
Man, the Eagles. Listen to me. The Eagles got the Steelers, the Commanders, us, and the Giants.
But that's come on,
not good, bro. That's why I said, like, hopefully the Steelers can get them this week. I mean, they got the Panthers, but that don't even count, bro. I mean. The only teams that I can see, I mean, they got the Commanders at home, though. Hopefully the Commanders can be legit 1 week. But we really need the listen, forgive me, Lord, I might have sinned, but I still want my team to go to the playoffs. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't really care who the quarterback is. I will be, watching Cooper Rush in the playoffs is better than not watching my team.
I'm going to say this, Wes.
We got 3%.
See, look at y'all. They gonna listen. Them lonely Saturdays. Saturdays.
I'm gonna say this.
College football.
No, I ain't gonna. I'm losing.
College football be over by then, baby. It be over by then.
Yeah. This defense we got, man. As long as they can somewhat stay healthy, they gonna have a shot, man. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah, they gonna
not offense. This defense. If Parsons and Overshown stay like they are right now, they're gonna be in every game, man. I'm serious.
We got Bland and Diggs back, so now what's the name?
I think what's
the name gonna finally get in his deep bag with this defense?
The defense is coming alive, man. I'm serious, man.
So fellas. So we got about 15 minutes before we get out of here. We got about 15 minutes before we get out of here. Let's talk about this last pressing topic, and that is, think about this: all these, despite how the season ends, Cowboys don't make the playoffs. I still believe there's some guys that deserve to keep their jobs, bro. Like Mike Zimmer. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I made a video about firing him at one point this season. And guess what? I'm like, listen to me. In an odd, strange, like, you know how you don't really get to see the fight in the dog until the dog gets beat up. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really get to see what the person's really made of until they like, bro, I mean, hey, you could quit right now and just throw in a towel. And I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? And like, when everything got worse, and I think I was thinking things were gonna get worse on this defense. with nothing to play for on offense, knowing that Dak is not going to come back. He
They
got them
got
dudes
healthy,
going,
bro.
bro.
They
He
got
got them
healthy.
dudes going.
It's not
He
even
got
that.
no.
Before he got healthy, we saw it.
The defense got healthy. That's what the problem is. The defense got healthy, and these guys, when you are replacing practice squad guys with all pros, you gonna get better. That's what we're seeing right now. This is the only thing I'm gonna say about what you're saying.
Who's keeping their job? Is Mike with you? I'm gonna just say Mike. I'm bringing back both coaches. I ain't got to explain it.
Okay,
I'm bringing back Mike. I'm bringing back both coaches. I'll explain mine after yours. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it depends on who your head coach is. I personally think that McCarthy, should get another shot at it. To be honest with you, and if it is, then of course Zimmer comes back. But if McCarthy is gone, I don't see Mike Zimmer staying either. I just don't see it. The only way, watch this one, Wes. Watch this, Wes. The only way Mike Zimmer stays is unless Kellen Moore.
I don't want to hear it. No, somebody already put that crap in. Somebody asked me that question. I already know what you're about to say.
Because Jerry will force Zimmer.
Yeah, he will force Zimmer. Yep,
he will force him, kind of like he forced Kellen Moore on Mike McCarthy.
Yep,
it's the same thing. Because if you bringing in a Belichick or you bring whoever you bringing in, they're gonna want their own defensive coordinator. But with Kellen Moore, you can control this thing like he always has. That's the only thing I'm saying. If you talking about the crazy, I ain't saying Witten will be. If you get somebody like a Jason Witten, since his name came up, you can force a Mike Zimmer in the equation again. But other than that, these other coaches, they don't want their own coordinator.
He don't want to come in and bring his own defense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here: the fact that they even said Mike McCarthy might come back next year, but they're definitely going to look into other candidates. But my thing with the Cowboys is like my question for Cowboy fans is this: what are your plans for 2025? If your plans is to go to a Super Bowl or at least do things to go to a Super Bowl, that means we need to do things right now that are conducive to that goal, right? And trusting Jerry Jones to finagle us to hire a head coach, hire a defensive coordinator, replace 40% of your offensive line, sign free agents, go to the draft, manage injuries, and you want them to do all that in 5 months and try to go win a Super Bowl a couple months later? No, bro, it's not happening, bro. We barely get out of bye weeks, bro. We're barely getting out of bye weeks, bro.
Go ahead.
That's
Lou.
too much. You're asking too much. For me, I say leave everything as close to the same as you possibly can. I'm okay with changing out the coordinator, the play caller, but I'm sorry if I don't believe that Mike McCarthy was even brought here to call plays, because the first thing they told Mike McCarthy is you're not going to call plays. They brought Mark McCarthy to do exactly what he's doing right now, and that is keep the ship going, keep the airplane flying when it looks like it's clearly crashing. Because this thing could have clearly crashed. Listen to me. Season ticket holders' prices could have easily went down.
Yeah.
We can't just lose games on national TV like everybody else, because people are paying to watch our games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like if my goal is to get to the Super Bowl or get as close as possible, bro, I can't keep heaping all these changes on the Cowboys and expecting that they're just going to knock every one of these out of the park. They're not.
Lou, let me jump in, because this is why I said what I said. That's the reason why, Wes, you say you need to keep it as close as possible. Okay, if you're gonna keep it as close as possible, then Kellen Moore's name is coming up.
He is coming back.
You can talk about Kellen Moore all you want to. Here are the facts. But Dak
and he'll be coming in as a head coach too. He'll be a head coach. You're talking as a head coach.
Gary wanted
all what he wanted all the time.
Then here we go. With Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore, we know about his situational play calling, okay? But here's the facts. The Dallas Cowboy offenses under Kellen Moore were always in the top 3.
Tickets.
Bottom line. I know we don't like his situation. He has the number 1 offense right now. I mean, one of the better offenses in the league right now in Philly. when he was in Dallas, every year as the coordinator. How many times were we the number one offense in the league with Kellen Moore?
Every time.
Almost every year.
I look. Plus, your next head coach is only Lou. Help me out here. You played ball just like all of us did. Your job description is to make your quarterback better. That's gonna be. You're not bringing in a defensive coach. I don't think you are. And if you are, who's your offensive coordinator is gonna make this $60 million man the best that he can be? Kellen Moore does not. When you bring Kellen Moore in, already familiar with the offense, don't have to learn a whole lot, nothing new. He comes right in. The CD Lamb know the offense. Rico know the offense. The offensive linemen know the offense. I'm telling you, I know folks ain't gonna like it, but Kellen Moore's name is about to be hot as fish grease right now. It's gonna be teams knocking at his door again this year, and the Dallas Cowboys, and he get to control Kellen Moore too. Like he control everything else. Oh, he's the perfect head coach candidate. I know you don't like it. You don't like it, but I'm telling you, I can see it just as quick. He's not my choice. I'm just telling you, why you gonna bring in Ben Johnson? Everybody got to learn a whole new offense, new language, all that kind of stuff. Everybody on this team, with the exception of rookies, know the calls already. Cause Mike McCarthy running the same plays.
They ain't bringing Ben. Ben too expensive.
Come on, man. Come on,
Ben 15 million
I'm
a year.
telling you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Don't nobody say that." But then listen to me. If you're interviewing, I just say it like this: if you are interviewing coaches at the end of the season, Kellen Moore is going to be a coach you're going to interview. Why? Because he's in your division. He's a like opponent. You know him, so he's going to get an interview. And my question is this: who could interview better for this job than Kellen Moore?
Since you bring back Mike Zimmer, first thing
the only person that could beat him would probably be Jason Witten, bro. At that point, you would be hoping Jason Witten interviews.
First thing you said about Mike Zimmer, he's familiar with the Cowboy organization. You know, he's familiar. Well, who better than that? He comes in with a resume, man. Look what this man has done with Philly this year.
And this is Zimmer's second chance with Dallas Cowboys too. People said that Zimmer would never come back to Dallas because him and Jerry were supposed to be up beefing or mad or something like that. But man, the Cowboys love B-backs, bro. We love B-backs. We brought Zeke back.
Those that in the chat, I apologize. But if you listen and get your emotion out of it, Kellen Moore make a whole lot of sense. That's all.
Lou looking like he's sick.
I'm just telling you, man. He make a lot of sense.
I hate it because this is why, like, man, this organization.
And you know what? If Kellen, listen to me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Kellen Moore was to get the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, he is gonna get a leash as long as here to Texas, bro.
Jason Garrett.
They're going to let him do whatever he wants to do, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he'll probably be the only. If you're really thinking, listen to me. I'm gonna say this real here. This is a powerful statement. They will give Kellen Moore more leeway and more control than Deion Sanders.
Wow.
Deion Sanders comes to Dallas, they're going to just use Deion's namesake. I don't think they're going to really let Deion move pieces around until he's proven that.
No.
Deion wouldn't let
Kellen Moore, they're going to let him move pieces around, bro.
Because he know offense.
And he a son.
He know offense.
He they son. You know he they son. He they wonder boy.
Hey, Wes, I see it in your eyes, man. Quit fighting it. You know I'm telling the truth. Just stop it. You know it's the truth.
I'm gonna be sick if they do that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be sick, bro.
Hey, but you know what? You know what I'm fighting? You know what I'm fighting, though?
I'm looking at you fight.
You know what I'm fighting? I'm fighting the fact that I might be okay with it.
Because of the alternative? Because West Coast.
Because of listen to me. If you're telling me that Kellen Moore is going to come to Dallas and we're going to have the number one running defense, team, and come on. If Kellen Moore is going to come back to Dallas and we're going to be the number one rushing team in football,
y'all know that's not Kellen Moore. That's the thing.
I don't give a damn. Listen, he called a play. You can't take that from him, Lou. Lou, you can't take that from him. You can't take that from him, Lou. That is Kellen Moore.
Lou,
you can't take that from him.
Not Kellen Moore.
Lou, in a backup role, Tony Pollard had over 1,000 yards.
Yes, that's more, bruh.
Look, Mike McCarthy, is Rico going to get 1,000 yards as running back number one this year? I'm just telling you.
Hey, think about this. You don't think about this. You don't pay a running back. Think about this, Lou.
This year's personnel the same as them years?
No, but Lou, but think about this.
Who
This
had
is
the
why
number
I
one
know it's
offense,
Kellen
though,
Moore.
bro.
You want to know how I know it's Kellen Moore? Because Saquon Barkley was not on this team the year before.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore was not on this team the year before. So Kellen Moore, hey, Space went back and cleaned it up. So I know this for a fact. They went and spent money on an asset, and the most expensive asset that they spent money on last year is what? The one that they're using the most. He's cleaned it up all day. Get your butt up and go clean up them dogs.
Don't say
Think
he don't
about
run
that,
the ball.
bro. The reason why Saquon Barkley's getting the ball because they paid for it, bro. They're paying for it.
Lou, Saquon will get about 2,000 yards this year if he don't get hurt.
I know.
And that's an accident?
And who is the offensive coordinator, Lou?
Look, see.
You gotta give him
I
credit,
ain't gonna
bro.
let y'all do this, man. He finna get 2,000 yards because the quarterback and they suck. Let's be honest. The money is with the passing game.
Lou,
How much they
Kellen Moore is calling them plays, dog.
How much they paying them receivers?
No, Lou.
Lou, Kellen,
Lou, check it out, Lou.
He's running the ball because they can't pass it.
Lou, check it out. No, check it out, Lou. Here we go. And this is your area expertise. The reason why Saquon is getting so many yards because he's in a light box. Because you got AJ on one side, you got Don as a tight end, and then he got Devontae Smith on the other end. You can't run no 8-man box. You can't.
It's the threat
or they're gonna tear you up in the pass game.
It's the threat.
So you know what's crazy? Kellen Moore he's basically using the pass game as a decoy to run.
Yeah.
What he did in Dallas, West, he had Cooper. He had Lamb in his rookie year. Then
He just didn't do it as good. He's gotten smart. Like,
come on now.
Hey, think about this. What if his system just got better? What?
I mean, if he take them option routes out, I'll be good. Them option routes piss me off. Them option routes on every route.
Lou, he had the number one offense in the league every year with Dallas now. So you can't take it now.
What happened in the playoffs?
I mean, hey,
No.
Listen, there are just defense. There's a defense that he can't beat. Listen, Kellen Moore has a problem.
What happened in the second half of the season when everybody?
I'm going to tell you what happened. And listen to me. I almost feel like I'm on here defending this dude, bro. I feel like I'm defending this dude. But listen to me. You cannot negate the fact that maybe he learned.
I know.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Looking at Kellen Moore in Philadelphia, you know what he looks like? A guy who's learned.
A physical offensive coordinator.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. And you know another thing that I like about it too. Lord forgive me for saying this. You know what? You know another thing. And Lou, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey Lou, I'm gonna tell you something that makes it even more special is the fact that he's doing it with a lesser quarterback. Jalen Hurts is not the same level as Dak Prescott, bro.
He's free,
bro. But Dak, listen to me. But Jalen Hurts is not the same level as Dak.
Let's be honest, y'all. Let's tie this all back to the first topic of the show. Let's bring all the skeletons back in the closet.
I'm okay with Kellen Moore being my coach next year. I'm saying, there you go.
We're not getting Philadelphia Kellen if he come back. I'm letting you know right now.
I'm okay with it.
2018 Kellen Moore because he gonna come back. He gonna be Jerry's son. He gonna be like, well.
He can't though. Listen to me, Lou. He can't.
You saw the news. I paid Dak Prescott $60 million. I paid CeeDee Lamb $35 million. You gonna pass that damn ball?
Well,
you gonna pass that damn ball? When I call that phone down there, it better be a pass play.
But Lou, when we were just primarily passes, that's what a lot of people think. We still the number one offense.
We're still the number one team in offense.
Come on now, you can't.
And Dak was looking like an MVP.
He was not.
No. Look, 30. Look, what were we saying back then? We gonna score 30 every game. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
But we're gonna look. But our defense is gonna give up 31.
Gonna give it up. Yeah, I know.
But you keeping Zimmer now.
But it's still we're gonna still have the same problem though.
Listen to me. Hey, man.
Them 30-second drives, them 2-second drives, they still irk me.
We just got beat, Lou, because we got out physical.
Lou, but think about this. But Lou, think about this.
Right here. We really giving too much to the scheme. Barkley is just going crazy this year.
No, listen to me.
But Pollard got over 1,000 as a running back.
As a backup.
Come on now. Lou, come on
And a
now.
better offensive line. We ain't got a better offensive line no more. We got 2 rookies. It's gonna be 2 sophomores next year.
They're gonna be
Minus Zach
better next year,
Martin.
Lou. They're
Minus
gonna be
Terrence
better
Steele.
next year. Come on now.
Lou,
Pretty good at
I'm
what?
gonna tell you like this. Lou, I'm gonna tell you like this. Kellen Moore, since leaving the Dallas Cowboys, he's been with Justin Herbert and he's been with Philadelphia. Like, we cannot.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to
let's
listen.
talk about
Let me say this real quick.
about the Chargers. Let's talk about the Chargers offense.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
something. Hold on. Let me
good.
tell you something. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it failed in San Diego. Because they were trying. He thought he was going to go out there with Justin Herbert and throw the ball 40, 50 times. That did not work.
Did not work.
That did
Why
not
did it
work. Even with and listen to me, and let's just be real.
He's a better quarterback.
Most people would say that Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than Dak
why did it
Prescott.
work?
And guess what? Because that doesn't work in the NFL unless your team is really built for that. It's not gonna work. You still have to run the damn ball. Listen to me. There is no way that Kellen Moore is gonna look at the success because he'll probably be like offensive coordinator of the year.
You learn how to run the ball in 1 year.
But no, this is what I'm saying.
He
This
ran
is
the
what I'm
ball
saying.
with us, Lou. Come on now.
He forgot how to run the ball in 1 year.
Lou, I didn't even throw in the Zeke Elliott yards he had with Tony Pollard that year now. Come on now.
Bishop. Hey, think about this. If you are Kellen Moore and you're gonna get a job off of doing this thing, you're not gonna come to Dallas and automatically like if anything, if I'm Kellen Moore, I'm going to a team that has that type of frame. Has that type of frame because listen, this is going to be the only time that Kellen Moore has a legitimate chance of getting a job because he's interviewed before.
I know, and why
he's interviewed before with the number one offense, and teams was like, nah.
You know why? You know why they said man? Because y'all remembering the great times. Y'all thought it was the full season. I remember it like it was yesterday, big time in West Coast. Yeah, we had the number one offense, but when it was time to interview and when it was in the second half of the damn year, he went off a fucking cliff. Them defenses started to catch.
But guess what? But we're saying he's gotten better though.
He started to get lax in the game plans, and them 30 points were 13. It still just averaged out.
I believe you. All I'm saying is, it looks all. Listen to me. All I'm saying is, we might need to update our hater decks on him.
I'm telling you, do. I'm serious.
Because you might want to update your hater decks on him because he might listen to me. People go to prison for things. They get out, they reform, they're new people, they go from their ways, they go live with Jesus, and they're better. They never go back to what they was doing before. Bro, why can we not even imagine that maybe? I hate it, bro. Listen, I started the Kellen, bro. If me of all people can be like, I might be okay with it if me of all people, bro. If you're telling me Jason Witten or Kellen Moore. Listen, the dude from Detroit is not coming to Dallas, bro. You want to know why? Because the head coach.
Honestly,
listen to me.
Like, y'all didn't ask me, but I want to go a completely different route. I don't want an offensive coach no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. Listen to me. Listen to me. The head coach for the Detroit Lions, is gonna tell Brad Johnson, you don't want that job.
Yeah, exactly.
He ain't coming here no way. Mike McCarthy making $5 million.
You don't want that job.
He want 15.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Lou. Since you said that, I would have no problem with Mike Vrabel.
I want Mike Vrabel.
But check me out.
I remember them Tennessee teams.
But
we walked out of there, barely walking.
But you know what the first question gonna be? Lou, you know the first question Jerry's gonna go at?
What's your old coordinator?
Bingo.
I already know. That's respectable.
I mean, but who is that? You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
Kellen Moore, you get a 2-for-1. Kellen Moore, you get a 2-for-1. I don't know how he's gonna be a head coach. I don't know how he's gonna be.
Right now, he found LaFleur.
But I don't care. You know what? I'm quite sure there's some good offensive coordinators out here. That's fine. But it's got to be the key to this team. Your next head coach is who is gonna make Dak Prescott better than he is right now.
And play calling. Play calling has to be better, bro.
I mean, it's no question.
So think about this. You might have to. So Lou, the way you're thinking, Lou, you're technically going to hire 2 guys. We
Yes.
trying to figure out a way to hire one guy.
I'm
Because
hiring.
I only think the Cowboys gonna hire one guy. I only think it's gonna be one guy.
Ain't gonna lie, every angle, I want to hire at least one guy. If we bring back Mike, I want to hire. Well, I want to hire more than one guy, but I want to hire one guy. Like if we bring back Mike, you in the CEO role, give up your play calling duties and fire all your damn friends that you.
Bruh, but listen,
sorry
this is
ass
the thing.
coaches. Fire
If you
all
tell
of them.
Mike McCarthy that you're gonna be my head coach, but you're not gonna call plays, you basically just demoted him. He shouldn't even want the job no more.
Didn't tell your ass. Didn't tell your ass. Bye. Shit. Bye. Because I seen y'all. Because you want to be honest with
So
you.
just forget
Mike
about them
Zimmer
three. So
Mike
just
Zimmer-
forget about the fact that
I
you
just
took
made
you to
a
the
damn
playoffs
video
3 years in a row.
Go check it out.
Forget
It's
about
like
them
7,000
12
right now.
win seasons.
Mike Zimmer earned his damn. In the midst of this turmoil,
In
seen
1 year
effort.
though,
I
bro.
seen
1
effort.
year.
I seen effort from Mike Zimmer to change the shit up. I seen Mike McCarthy walk his happy ass out there when the offense was trash and do the same shit he's doing the same stuff. With West Coast, we watched the game. He doing the same thing week 1.
I know. That's why I'm saying I don't listen to me. I, West Coast Cowboy, a Dallas Cowboy fan, do declare that I don't want Mike McCarthy calling plays next year. I don't. That will never change. But what I'm saying as a 42-year-old Cowboy fan, the second oldest person on here, because he's showing his age with his gray, he's doing that. I'm not saying it. He's choosing to do that. All right. The second oldest person on this show, I will say this. Jerry Jones has been my grandpa 42 years. Lou, I kind of know him. When we go to the store, I know I can get an ice cream or a soda, but I'm not getting both.
Lou, I'm as old as Jerry Jones. So let's get that
He's
straight.
the real oldest person on the show.
I'm as old as Jerry Jones. Let me tell you something, Lou. I know y'all in y'all feelings. I know we don't want Mike McCarthy to be the play caller, but let's be honest. 2 rookie offensive linemen. Let's go. It's not the same line. We we're struggling trying to figure out who the running back was for half the year. And then, of course, we had injuries. But when everybody was there last year, Lou,
they was rolling.
Mike McCarthy
had him rolling.
Had the number 1 offense in the league.
And your quarterback wants him back, bro. Your quarterback wants him back.
You got to fire one, Mike.
I know, but Lou, can I ask you a question, Lou? How much leverage do you put?
Now? Come on now.
I'm talking about Solari.
How much stock do you put in the fact that Dak, your actual quarterback, the highest paid Dallas Cowboy, made a video and freelancely just said, did something Dak, listen to me, Dak didn't even support CeeDee Lamb getting paid. Now, I'm not saying he didn't support him, but he didn't come out and say anything. Listen to me. Dak didn't say anything in the public about Zeke getting paid. Nothing.
You know what Dak
and I know he didn't because his daddy told me that. His daddy reminds me of that all the time. Dak didn't say a goddamn thing. I ain't gonna put nobody words in my mouth.
Don't say that. No, you gonna get a.
But all I'm gonna say is I know they're friends, but maybe they're not as friends. They're as good as friends everybody lead them on to be.
They coworkers.
They really, really good coworkers. You know what I'm saying?
Dak Prescott is saying, man, y'all crazy all outdoors.
This is the only person he's come out and said.
Dak
the
Prescott
only
said,
person.
Because he had an MVP
man, I was an
season.
MVP candidate. Are you crazy? What I want to get rid of him for? I got 40. I led the league in touchdown passes. What I want to get rid of him for? Come on now.
Hey, listen, Zeke supposed to be his best friend. He said nothing about Zeke getting paid. He said nothing about Zeke getting paid. Nothing. No support, no nothing. You got to
be corporate cowboy for Zeke. But
the only person that he broke the corporate cowboy for was who? His head coach.
His head coach. This the man that got me to be number 2 in MVP. I ain't never
got me paid twice.
I ain't never been no all pro.
Hey, technically, he got him paid twice.
Lou, Dak said, man, I ain't never been no all pro.
I ain't never been no all pro.
I ain't never been no all pro.
Hey, think about this. If you literally think about it, he got Dak paid twice.
He got Dak paid twice. Come on now.
Twice.
Come on, man. Look.
I understand it. Look, I understand. Mike McCarthy, I'm going to say, how long he been here? What, 4 years?
4 years.
He had 2 good years. 2 good years. He did it on his own.
And he had 2 years when he didn't have his quarterback.
No, I'm saying he had 2 years. He did it on his own terms. The first year, missing his quarterback, and he got forced upon a new OC. The last year, they completely, and if y'all don't want to believe it, they completely out on him. They used this year as a buffer year to reset the books, which was the dumbest, stupidest, idiotic thing in the world. Y'all cannot convince me that this family know football. I don't care if he did play for Arkansas in 1960. That is the equivalent of playing at a AA. I do not care. This man does not know ball.
I'm from Arkansas. Watch your mouth.
I'm saying 1960s.
You talking about we won the NCAA championship, boy?
That's not SEC. That's not SEC. Let me down 1960 Arkansas. We can talk about 2000 Arkansas.
From the SWAC
I know. Big Coach Bloodman. I know. Yeah, I know. Suey Pig. I know. But
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at WestCoast.
Hey, ever since you brought up Kellen Moore being the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, this show went left.
All the way left, man.
All the way left.
When you got your feelings and start thinking, you know it makes sense. That's all
it does.
It does. It makes all the sense in the world.
It makes cowboy sense, bro. It makes cowboy sense.
There you go.
We need to put that on the damn title.
It makes
cowboy sense.
It's the truth.
Hey, just like I told everybody this, I said, listen, it wouldn't be surprised me if the Dallas Cowboys went on a run with Cooper Rush, bro. Like, it makes cowboy sense. Like, it's controversy, bro. Like, it's I'm gonna tell you, they would love for us to make the playoffs with Dak Prescott not being healthy. It's called controversy, bro.
Hey, speaking of that, Lou, let me get you sick one more time. When Dak Prescott went out a couple years ago, and Cooper Rush took over and went 4-1, who was the offensive coordinator?
I remember. I don't want
Kellen Moore, who
changed his whole, that was his last year.
Who changed his whole offensive philosophy and ran the ball down people's throat. Come on, talk to me.
And we just held the ball. We were only scoring 18 points a game for 5 games.
Come on, Lou. Talk to me.
We ran the ball, and I'm gonna tell you what else he did. He put the defense on the field first. Every game, he put the defense on. It made sense.
Lou, come on, talk to me, Lou.
Hey, I'm dropping a video on this tomorrow, man. It's gonna go viral. I officially support it.
Title it. It makes Cowboys sense.
It makes Cowboy sense for the Dallas Cowboys to pursue Kellen Moore. It makes Cowboy sense, bro. He'll be our coach for the next 15 years, bro. He's like 35.
That's gonna be Jason Garrett.
They're gonna give him a 10-year contract, bro. They'll give him a 10-year contract.
Yes,
that's gonna be Jason Garrett 2.0, y'all.
2.0. Jason Garrett 2.0.
Why they're going to sell him to this? He's going to be Landry 2.0 because he's going to be here 13, 14 years.
Oh, get ready for 8-8. No, we don't want to have 16 games anymore. Get ready for 79, 9-7.
I don't know, Lou.
I don't know, man. I think Kellen Moore's gotten better, bro. See, Lou, you must not believe in the penal. See, Lou, you must not believe in the penal system, bro. I believe in the penal system. I believe that people do go to prison and go to jail and get in trouble and come out and you go find Jesus, but some of that stuff sticks, Lou. You believe that?
Lou,
he may be a hell of a coordinator, but head coach is a whole different animal.
Lou don't believe in rehabilitation, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You get in trouble, you're going to hell. With Lou, he don't believe in it. He don't believe in that stuff.
They'll follow him. They'll follow him because they know what's gonna come to the table, Lou. Number one offensive league.
And think about this. You know what else he's gonna tell? You know what else he's gonna tell the Dallas Cowboys in his interview? The same thing Dan Quinn told the Washington Commanders about his last team. Hey, I know a whole bunch of stuff about the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, I know a whole lot of stuff about the Philadelphia Eagles. And think about this: if the Philadelphia Eagles do go, because I think the Eagles. I do not believe they're going to win a Super Bowl because the Chiefs are God's team. They're going to come and save us all from that. You know what I'm saying? So protect the Chiefs at all costs. Protect the Chiefs at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Or Baltimore. Baltimore's in there too. You know what I'm saying? As long as somebody get their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out, Wes. Check it out, Lou. Man, I know Lou just tired of me because he know it making sense. I'm just knocking the wall down. Lou, check this out. What if the Cowboy fan base have been saying for the last 2 years, maybe? What kind of coach do we need? We need a young.
Oh my God, bro. Kellen Moore makes coach. He's an easy sell, bro. He's an easy sell. If Kellen Moore wasn't, listen to me. If Kellen Moore wasn't a former Dallas Cowboy coach, Lou, you'd be okay with it.
Lou. See, that's why you said that, Lou. You know I'm telling the truth.
No, I'm saying because because this is what I'm thinking about. Because
you know stuttering.
I am. You know how Jerry loves stripes on the wall. If the Philadelphia Eagles make it to the Super Bowl, that's a stripe on the wall.
Yeah.
And that's why you go get Kellen Moore to feel like you hurt him.
Jason Garrett.
And that's how you feel like you hurt them by going to go get him.
But I'm gonna take it a step further. Lou West. He ain't got to go to the Super Bowl. If the Eagles make the NFC Championship game,
he gonna count as a half a damn stripe. He gonna be like half a stripe is a damn stripe.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I look.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if the Eagles do get to the Super Bowl, Kellen Moore is going to be a bigger candidate. I put it to you like this: Ben Johnson or Ben. It's literally gonna be like the head coaching bowl because Ben Johnson and Kellen Moore are probably gonna meet each other in the playoffs. And whoever's offense looks the best is going to be the number one candidate, and then the next guy is going to be number two. But I'm gonna tell you this right here: both those dudes are gonna make a whole lot of money. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: Kellen Moore, I might actually be out of our price range. Likely, be real, he might be out of our price range, low key.
His resume as a coordinator looks pretty good.
If he come here, he ain't making no damn money.
Oh, now he come here.
Man, hey, $5 million a year ain't making no damn money. He gonna be right back.
He ain't coming for no $5 million.
No, you can get him for $5.
They gonna pay him more than McCarthy?
Yeah. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. He's young. He's young.
We gotta end the show.
You listen to me. Lou,
one man won the Super Bowl.
Lou, but you gotta remember. No, but Lou, you gotta remember, Mike McCarthy was actually coming from non-football. He was like Zimmer. Mike McCarthy hadn't coached a year before he came back to the Dallas Cowboys. So technically, we were giving him a chance.
Yeah.
But remember, Mike McCarthy locked himself in a storage container in Wisconsin and just studied the NFL. That's what he said.
How much Wade Phillips make? How much Jason Garrett made when they first came here?
I don't know, but that's a different time. That's a different,
they ain't changing their pocketbooks. That money is coming from the
Yeah, but the question you should go ask how much Dan Campbell's making for the Lions.
I ain't even got one better than that, Wes.
How much is he making?
Look, I got one better than that, Wes, Lou. How about this one? Because Kellen Moore was so good at his job, he kept Mike McCarthy from being a play caller. How about
that? Facts. And he didn't get it until Kellen Moore left.
Ladies and gentlemen, this probably be the last time me and Lou will be together on the show, because I just got him sick as a dog tonight with the facts over feelings. Because it's just true.
Shout out to Boys.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the difference. Lou, the only difference between me and you is I've learned when you live to concede quickly. Just concede quick. You know what? You're right. And then jump on that side and just take all that fight and just put it on the side. Nobody even remembers. I had 5 years of making T-shirts saying "Fire Kellen Moore." I hate Kellen Moore. I can't stand Kellen Moore. I got T-shirts of it, bro. I got T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rex, but if the Eagles make it far, the Eagles gonna be dumb enough to give Sirianni an extension.
It will.
And he's gonna be out of coordinators again because he's coordinator reliant. He's a CEO.
Kellen Moore wants to be a head coach though. So that's going to supersede everything.
Yeah, that's not.
Kellen is not going to give him that. It's just
not. Yeah, Kellen wants to be a head coach. He wants to be a head coach.
Lou, look, let me tell you something, Lou. See, Wes said something earlier, and it's the truth. Wes said Jared been his granddad for 42 years. I got him maybe about 46, maybe something like that. Once you learn how to think like the Jones family think, you will have no choice.
You ain't going no back. You ain't going back.
That what I just done said and what Wes done said, it just makes, as you said, Cowboys sense.
Just like I'm gonna tell y'all this little story before I get out of here, right? Just like the Cowboy Nation tried to sell y'all that Jamal Adams was washed up and he can't do nothing. I saw this mother blanker on TV today.
Flying around the field. Flying
around
the field.
They said Bobby Wagner was too old. I saw him on TV.
Gonna be all pro again.
He chose Leighton Vander Esch over Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, we did. But hey, like I said, yeah, man, that is a very interesting. And listen, I am actually, if you really think about it, Kellen Moore to the Dallas Cowboys would be an easy. It would be an easy sell for the Cowboys.
There's no transition.
There's no transition. It's you. I mean,
fall right in.
Yeah.
No offensive line.
And Lou, and what if Lou? Think about this. What if he is really calling the run plays over there? And what if Saquon Barkley really is just good? What if both of them are happening?
We don't have a Saquon Barkley.
And think about this: his first year in San Diego. Listen to me. His first year in San Diego, they got rid of Eckler, if I'm not mistaken. Well, who did they have Austin Eckler that year? I don't know. No, they had
Eckler. They had Eckler and got it. He kept getting hurt.
2 running backs.
Start with a J. I think I'm talking about.
Saquon been healthy, and more importantly, they're giving him the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Saquon been healthy because he was doing that, the selective health in New York
last year.
Bro, I mean, if you really think about it, our team is built like the Philadelphia Eagles, so you would think we get the same results. We got a big receiver, we have a mobile quarterback, we have a good tight end.
We don't have a second receiver.
But he did. But Kellen Moore had it when he was with us.
Kellen Moore had 3 of them. He had 3 of them. He had 3 of them.
Y'all keep telling me of the past, but he coming to a future that ain't here.
You got the draft, Lou. Come on,
we can't fix all them damn problems in the draft. We ain't got enough picks. You traded one away.
You don't, but that's why you need a good offensive coordinator to cover some of this stuff up, bro.
It's kind of like Burrow. Like we didn't play Cincinnati. Guess what? They losing, but they scoring 30.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Joe and them ain't winning, but they putting up 30. You see what I'm
saying?
So, you score 30, you got a good chance to win a lot of games. And
Facts.
our defense next year will not give up 30.
They will not.
As long as everybody healthy. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, hey, I'm just telling you, before we go hog, I'll be honest with you, they would take, I'm going to say this, Lou, and I'm going to be done. They would take Kellen Moore over Deion Sanders, man.
Facts, they would. They'll take Jason Witten. They'll take Jason Witten over Deion Sanders.
That is where I draw the damn line.
I know you can't stand.
Hey, I can't stand that right there.
Lou, I'm gonna tell you something though. Lou, I'm gonna tell you something that you need. I'm gonna give you this little advice. This little uncle, that's big uncle. This little uncle, I'm gonna give you a little advice. Little advice. I want you to Google Nick Saban's record in the NFL. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. The NFL. Listen to me. The NFL is a different beast, bro.
It's a different beast. I know
it's a different beast. It's a different beast. Nick Saban couldn't even make it in the NFL. I'm not saying Deion can't, but I'm just saying.
Real quick.
And think about this: Nick Saban came in after winning a national championship.
Yeah, real quick. Because you got more control in college. You are.
That's why I keep listen to me. That's why I keep telling people: if you're Deion Sanders, stay in college.
Stay in college. You have
he's like a god in Colorado,
bro. You're a god. You're gonna be a regular dude in the NFL, bro. You're gonna be a regular dude.
Urban Meyer made that dumb decision. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that was a dumb.
You're gonna be a regular dude, bro. You're gonna be a regular dude. You come to the NFL, bro. Because think about this: in the NFL, they got Hall of Fame players coaching. Like, you know what I mean? They've seen that already.
Yeah.
Like, just like in the NBA, think about this. Nobody remembers when Magic Johnson was coaching the Lakers, huh? I bet you don't.
They don't.
OG do. I know OG do.
He was horrible.
Horrible.
That's what I remember.
Michael Jordan coaching the Wizards. Horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I love Deion Sanders, but, man, I don't know how I would be coaching a team that does not have one of my sons on it. I don't know how good I'd be because I've never done it before.
Especially if I've been doing it my entire life.
I've never done it before. I've never coached a team that did not have my sons on it. So I don't know if I would have more dedication or less. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I might be late a couple of days of practice because I'm like, shoot, my kids ain't out here. But when you got to take your kid to the practice that you're coaching, yeah, you're going to be on time. You're going to be on time.
Yeah.
So I don't know where Deion's motivation is going to be trying to motivate other guys because he's literally been coaching his own son. Like, what people don't understand, and I got to get out after I tell this, but this is a really dope conversation. Deion Sanders is about to go through a transition himself that he doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Because his kids theoretically are moving out.
Yeah.
They will no longer, all of his kids, except for his daughters, and all of his kids will be under none of his control.
Yeah.
Because Shador's going to go somewhere. Shiloh's going to go somewhere. And I count Travis as one of his boys. Travis is going to go somewhere. Yeah. And guess what? When you get in the NFL, you have your daddy, but you have an agent, dog.
Yeah.
So his agent is going to take that place.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. That's the real reason why Nick Saban was like, man, I'll retire. I don't want to NFL. I'll just go make commercials. I'm not trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders rules football, and I'm going to tell you this right now. he's going to have to take less money to come to the Dallas Cowboys because we're not giving him $15 million a year.
No, sir.
No. We don't even have $15 million players, bruh.
No. Colorado will up that money if he even show interest in the NFL.
Bruh, if Deion Sanders is smart, go to the SEC, bruh. Go to the SEC, bruh, where they have real money, bruh.
Man, Colorado ain't about to let that man go there, dig up the mountains.
Let's be we ain't gonna go down. The SEC ain't gonna let him go.
I mean, at this point, Colorado should pay. At this point, the state of Colorado should pay Deion Sanders whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. Because he is helping the economies so much. It's ridiculous. You know, listen to me. You know that they're helping the economy when you hear people talking about Travis Hunter staying in Denver to go play for the Denver Broncos. And the reason why they're thinking about that is they're thinking about the economy, what he's doing for the economy there.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. They said restaurants closed went out of business when LeBron James left. Why? Because they weren't getting that same traffic. So that's why if you're Deion Sanders, bruh, you own a whole Saturday, a whole day of the week. Stay in college, bruh. And think about this. You're not even the best team in college, bruh. And you're getting the accolades like you are.
Like you are.
Stay in college, bruh. Deion Sanders will be fired in 3 years in the NFL. I'm sorry. Because you know why? Because he sets so high bars and so high expectations. And guess what? Sometimes grown ass men just don't do their job, bro. They just don't do their job, bro.
Everybody in the NFL ain't playing for winning.
Yeah, they just don't do their job. That's why I said if you're Deion, bro, that position of dad coach, that's perfect for you. That doesn't exist in the NFL. In the NFL, I don't need nobody telling me. Listen to me. Travis Hunter lives at Deion Sanders' house. Bruh, Dak sees Mike McCarthy every night, but they probably communicate like that. Yeah. But man, Deion Sanders is not going to be doing that in the NFL. You can't do that in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like these dudes have contracts. Like if I'm an agent, I wouldn't want my player hanging out at your house like that. And around the time I'm about to get him a contract, I know what you're doing. You little sneaky. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. No, we're not coming to dinner. No, we're not coming to dinner.
Well, listen, y'all, this is a great conversation, man. Great having the OGs of the Cowboy Nations. We had Big Tom, we had West Coast. You know who we do this for? We do this for the first blame and the last congratulated. And then we got West Coast.
Hey, man, you already know what it is, man. Make sure wherever you are, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, man. Next Thursday, we'll be back on here. We're going to probably do it. I like this late night time right here, man. And whenever I can get a guest on here, just get one of the homies on here. We're going to get one of the homies on here. So I appreciate y'all for coming through for this late night Cowboy session. You know, it's uncut and unraw. So we talk about whatever we want to talk about, man. And I appreciate y'all for letting us have a good conversation here, man. So you already know from me, from everybody else, you already know what it is. Never look down because stars up.